I still, until you told me, I didn't even know where to begin to start making a sense of what was going on or who she was or what was going on. I had no clue on God what was going on.
Play the video.
She needs $20,000 by this week in my pockets in cash. That's demands of the government. She said.
Then he play the video of when she walks up to the table and the Pakistani guy is too close and she goes, so tell him to back up. All right, everyone, welcome to Out and About. It's Friday, February 7th. Super Bowl weekend is upon us. Everyone is down in New Orleans, the food poisoning capital of the world, except for Joey and I. We're here in New York, enjoying the weather and enjoying our time together, as well as Vinny. Are you excited for the big game?
No.
You asked me before the show if it was red team or it was green team.
Well, I don't
Christmas
know.
colors.
The thing is, last year, it's the same red team as last year, Taylor Swift's team. I don't want to fuck any of those guys. There's no cute guys on that team. And then the new team, I don't know one cute guy. So it's like, at least like somebody with the Patriots used to go there. I used to have all my boyfriends on that team.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know one person on the green team, and I don't want to fuck anyone on
There's
the
some
red
hotties
team.
on the Eagles. Remember Big Dick Nick on the Eagles? There's some hotties on the
No,
Eagles.
let me go through the roster right now, the red team.
So this is the Chiefs. Harrison Butker. That's a guy who you would like.
Go back.
Well, Harrison Butker's that's a religious dude that got in trouble.
Exactly. That's why he would like
I'll fuck the Jesus right out of him.
Okay.
All right, go up. No.
Let me read the name. You hit a yes or no so people can know
sure
what the fuck we're talking
there's
about.
not going to be none.
Nick Bolton.
Which one's he? No.
Hollywood Brown.
No.
Great name on Hollywood Brown. Harrison Butker.
No, thank you.
Mike Caliendo.
No.
Mike Caliendo looks like he's your type. He's got that big old fucking
No, I can
jaw.
tell he looks like he's a
Leo Chanel. She's a Native American queen.
No.
Yes. Shamari Connor.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Brian Cook. No. Mike Donna.
No.
Ethan Driscoll.
He looks like I got hit in the head with a bat.
Ethan Driscoll. Are we allowed to have... Ethan Driscoll looks like he should be at a home.
What's that thing you get when they get hit in the head too many times?
CTE.
He has all of it.
Well, I think he was
With
born...
all capitals, CTE.
He was born with whatever he's got, babe. Noah Gray.
No.
And take a look at the position, too. 83 tight end. So that's a guy who's going to be built like Gronkowski. He's going to be built like, an Aaron Hernandez.
But he's got a fucking ugly face.
Yeah, but if he's got that howl going on him. CJ Hansen.
Not one. I haven't seen one yet. No.
Peyton Hendershot. Malik Herring. Jaden Hicks. I'm just going through these. DeAndre Hopkins. There's a guy who's got more money than Jesus Christ himself. Would you let him throw it on your back?
He can't afford me.
Would he throw? Oh, please. DJ, he can't afford me. He can't afford the bussy.
I don't think you have to go through all of them. I'll tell you when I see one.
Just go to the white guys. That's who Joey wants. Are there any white? There are no white guys on the team. All right, let's go to. Oh, George. But he's Greek. George Karlaftis. Travis Kelce. Yes.
Nope.
Hunter Norzad. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the Eagles. And I do think the Eagles
I'm hoping out for the Eagles. I already know the red team. I've seen them play twice or three times before.
If you go to the DraftKings app and you download Out and About, I think the code is Out and About. You get $250 bonus bets when you deposit $5. It's pretty much even money right now. The Chiefs are minus 120. The Eagles are plus 120. So make sure you check that out. DraftKings. We love them. All right. Eagles. Hold on here, Vinny. This is already a better looking team. Now, I want you to keep an open mind. Saquon Barkley.
Well, you know my religious beliefs.
I know. Star. He's a star of the NFL. He is him. He's that guy. He's number 26. He's got a fat ass and a bad attitude.
I don't think he has a fat ass. He looks like he has a muscular.
Saquon Barkley is 90%
He looks tall and lean. He doesn't look dumpy.
No, he's dump. No, he's dumpy, dude.
Saquon Barkley invented the word dumpy. He's got honey baked hams on that thing. I mean, we're looking for his ass.
I'm not going to turn the show on just to see him.
Saquon Barkley working out. I mean, Joey.
It's fine. It's not
you
my
wouldn't
type.
let him throw your legs over his shoulders and dig your pussy out?
For money?
I would do it.
You know what I'd do it for? I would do it for a mudroom.
I
would do it for a double island kitchen, a mudroom, and gas-powered lanterns on the facade of my home, 360 around the whole house.
That's fair. I mean, his legs look like they could power a fucking nuclear power. They generate heat, those legs.
Well, he needs to generate heat through them gas-powered lanterns I want.
You think he could crack a coconut in between his thighs? Think he could crack your skull in between his thighs?
Is it hard to crack a coconut?
Yeah. I was going to say watermelon, but I thought people would think that was racist. Okay.
Can I see the rest of the team?
Zach Bond. That's a guy who's got a bitch wife who doesn't put out.
Do you know her?
Reed Blankenship. No. Sydney Brown. Oren Burks.
Who's the manager at who's the main big guy on this team?
The HBIC?
Saquon Barkley. That's one we saw?
Saquon Barkley.
Okay, maybe Grant can get it.
Okay. How about Lewis Sign? Oh, Cooper.
No.
You like Cooper. Defensive back. Jake Elliott. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Nick Gates. God.
I'm not watching this game.
You know what? Football has some very
Jalen Hurts is hot.
That's a famous name. I know that name.
You know like Jalen Hurts?
No, I don't. But yeah. Oh, this one. That's the one I want. Lane Johnson I'll take. That's my type.
You want Stone Cold. So you want Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, no, but that's the only he's 325 pounds.
He'll throw you around like a little princess. Talk about good veneers. Shout out to Lane, whoever Lane Johnson's dentist is. That is how veneers should be done. Perfectly balanced, slight translucent at the top. I like it. His beard is off though. That beard is too thick. All right, Oklahoma, 34 years old. So we're looking at 6'6", 325. Let's go back, Vinny. There's got to be one or two others in here. I like Cooper. Cam could probably get it. What's CG? What position is that?
Coast Guard.
Center or guard.
Coast Guard. Rick.
No.
Avante is a big name. Oh, there you go. Tanner McGee.
Tanner can get it.
Tanner looks like me. Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett sounds like a guy who beats his wife and smokes meth. Will Shipley. Anaya Smith. Darius Slay Jr. None of these men. How many people are on an NFL roster? Good Lord.
No one exciting. I'm not going to watch, but...
You know what I'm also not going to watch is the Super Bowl halftime show, Kendrick Lamar. Fucking miss me with that bullshit.
I couldn't pick one song he sings, and I've been on the record for many years. I've been podcasting for almost 10 years now, and I've said it every fucking year. There's no place for a man in the Super Bowl halftime show. It's divas only.
I think if it's a rock star, they can do it.
No, that's even worse. Like when U2 did it, or fucking...
Okay, well, I was going to say Prince, but Prince isn't really a man.
Coldplay,
I don't want to see Coldplay ever. But Coldplay with Beyonce, when they complimented Beyonce, that was fine.
The only time I can give one pass is the Foo Fighters, because I like them.
Oh, I think like Rolling Stones.
I don't know any of their songs.
You definitely know.
This should have been a Divas year. It should have been
Fat, Juicy, and Wet. Bruno Mars.
No, I don't want a man. I want
Bruno Mars isn't a man. If you're like a metrosexual singer, you're not.
No,
a man. I don't consider Prince a man.
I want a diva. He's dead.
We can do a hologram, dear.
You got it.
That's absolutely
Sabrina
disgusting.
Carpenter's not ready for it. Chappell Rowan is not ready for it. I don't know who's ready for it, but
Chappell Rowan is not ready for it. Chappell Rowan had a freak out when, like, after she did like a year of concerts, she could do the Super Bowl.
I don't know.
Gaga's new song.
I heard it, but does she have a new album coming out?
I don't know. That song was great. They say it's the most Gaga song she's done in years. What's it called? Gaga song.
Amnesia.
Amnesia.
I think so.
Or Abracadabra. Is it Abracadabra or Amnesia?
Ask Alexa.
Anyway, one of the two. Gaga would be great. I'm
bored
with like music in general is boring now. Like there's no one has captured my attention. I'd like to see a country star do it. I think we could get like a country medley together. That'll
divide the nation.
Oh, not in an NFL stadium, it won't, brother. I think we could get like who's the guy who sings "Ice Cold Beer Never Broke My Heart"?
Oh yeah, Luke Combs.
yeah, everyone, the purple to the red truck. Luke Combs. A Luke Combs, and then you mix in
Has Carrie Underwood ever done that Super Bowl halftime show?
I don't believe so. I could see like Luke Combs bringing a Kelly Clarkson for a little medley. It works best when there's like 5 or 6 people who work together. Like I don't like rap, but when Snoop Dogg did it with Dr. Dre and all this and that was a great show, and Eminem, because now Super Bowl and the NFL is realizing that the people who spend money are the people who are our age. So the people who they're having do halftime shows are artists that we grew up with. That's why everyone who was watching the NFL 2 years ago when 50 Cent and them did it, people didn't know how it was going to be. It's all people our age. We are now the target demographic. So in 5-10 years, it'll be Chappell
Gen Zers don't watch football or Super Bowl, right?
I don't think so. Not as much as our generation, I don't think. Right?
I don't think they watch TV or
kids still watch sports.
Like that. I don't think kids watch sports. Do you? Yeah. Gen Zers?
I think sports are. I think you're right. I think sports are like in general they're down. I think
100%. I can't. I don't know. I don't know one. Age like my nephew's niece's age. Like they're on.
How old are they?
like 18 to 20, like 20 to 23 or 20. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think kids are really into like sports anymore.
Okay, I disagree, but
Yeah.
Just when I think young kids, I don't think like a dad like, oh, go get them out there on the field, son. It's more like, go express yourself and like
the libs.
I think I want to buy an iPad.
we're okay. We're talking about iPads now.
I just want to say that
All right.
because I was thinking of kids on their iPads. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, but then I thought of. I just reminded myself.
Do you think when you see a kid out at a restaurant or something on an iPad,
Do I call the manager?
Does it bother you?
No, if I see a kid in a restaurant, if he's not screaming, then it doesn't. I don't give a fuck what he's doing.
Yeah, it bothers me.
You know
a
how I
little
feel
bit.
about kids in adult
you don't-
spaces.
You don't like kids
No.
at all. You never want to. Well, you do have a kid. You have Piccolo.
Yeah.
Let's talk. You know who's down? Well, more than half the company is down in New Orleans right now. Roan.com, new show that we do
Since
live
the
on
DEI thing is gone, the gays aren't.
YouTube. Yes,
We're
not
not
included.
We're not
since the
included.
DEI is there. Everyone's down in New Orleans. Have you been watching that at all?
No,
Catching up with that?
I didn't see any. I saw that Jeff D-Lo was doing the dozen.
Jeff Delo's doing the dozen. Nick Tirani's
Is
there.
that down south?
It's down south. It's a couple people have food poisoning down there.
Who?
JP Hovey has food poisoning.
I don't know who that is.
He was the Bustin' with the Boys guy. A couple other people have some stomach issues going on down there. I think New Orleans, you were just there, so you can tell me about it.
I was just there.
It feels dirty. When I think of New Orleans, I don't think cleanliness and I don't think food safety. I don't think high like food ratings.
I didn't eat anywhere besides the Ritz-Carlton and the wedding, so I wouldn't know.
But you've been there.
Been to the restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't go to any restaurants or bars. I just went to the Ritz-Carlton. But
That's
And
like
to the
the
wedding. When I
type
see- no,
of
the
food
street-
makes
the
me
street-
nervous.
the street-
Like fish in a soup. Ooh.
Gumbo's good.
was it come? Doesn't it? Don't they just pull it right from the Gulf of America, right there?
Nice. Very good.
I mean, it was dirty. I didn't feel safe. If that's the question, I felt unsafe. It was run down. It was redundant. It was just it was. It's kind of gross. Yeah.
Yeah, New Orleans sucks.
And I hate those
I'm gonna
colors.
say New Orleans is
I
disgusting.
hate those colors. They make me sick.
Oh, those colors are cool. You don't like those
Purple
colors?
and yellow.
Purple, yellow,
And like
green.
that like tealish green. Yeah, you don't like that?
You know how I feel.
I
about
don't like
teal.
their culture. Your culture is.
You don't like jazz music?
Oof. I don't like oh, find the baby in the cake, the king. I don't like. It just feels very cheap and very gross and very played out.
feathers, beads.
Yes, titties.
Yeah,
I understand
gross.
it. I don't. I think maybe it's like it's it's usually.
I would say it's a bottom 10 city in the country for me, New Orleans. Like I would rather go.
I'm sure
to
there's nicer-
Springfield,
No,
Massachusetts.
I'm sure
than
there's.
New
I'm
Orleans.
sure there's nice parts of it, like they're on the outskirts. But I just think the same thing as like New York, saying like Times Square is the most disgusting place in the world. There's a few nicer places than Times Square in New York, but like I'm saying in New Orleans, I'm sure there's like nice areas with beautiful things. I know there is, but like I think everyone gets that. It's like what everyone knows it for, like Bourbon Street or.
I feel like
Times
they never
Square.
fully recovered. Like
From
the
Hurricane Katrina?
from the flood. Like I'm imagining like there's seaweed in the middle of the street.
No, there wasn't. There was tumbleweave.
Tumbleweave?
Yeah,
This is different from tumbleweed.
tumbleweave is when there's a braid in the middle of the street.
Anyway, it does feel gross. You're probably
Have
looking
you been
forward
there?
to-
You only have
No.
to be. It's only a city like you only have to go one time.
I've never been. I want to go for Jazz Fest. I want to go down specifically for that.
I went to a jazz club recently for my birthday.
Which jazz club?
Can you name it? And I'll tell you if it was the one.
Was it Blue Note?
Arthur's.
Or
Blue Note's
My-
supposed to be awesome.
Blue Note, I never been to. My favorite that me and Brenna started going to is called Terra Blues.
That's
It's
it.
a blues club. It's awesome. It's
Ooh,
like all
where?
it's downtown like West Village area. It's like all whiskeys and bourbons and stuff like that.
It's like
but
really
Ooh.
long and skinny.
yeah.
I
It's
think
on
that's
like
the one
West
it's
4th
called.
or something, or
Something
McDougal or
around
one of
there.
those.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really
cool.
awesome.
That's where I went for my birthday.
Yeah. That place is awesome.
Very
Highly
cool.
recommend.
Are you excited for Kendrick?
Kendrick Lamar.
I'm just excited. I'm interested to see if he plays the
What's his
the
big
Drake
song?
diss. Well, everyone wants him to play the song where he disses Drake and calls him a pedophile.
Pedophile. Yeah, I'm sure the
But does
NFL will be happy
does his
about that.
songs? I'm assuming he's a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Does his songs have a lot of curse words in them?
Yes.
Yeah, but
So how are they going to make him like?
he can do certain ones. There are some of the hits it can be avoided and be
He doesn't-
fine.
Like
I don't
Cardi
think he
B
has
couldn't
enough
do wet ass
hits.
pussy on the main stage.
They have edited versions and ways to perform those songs. Like, I think it'll be fine. I'm just more excited for the content that'll come out of it for myself.
What is his song? Like when you hear like Shakira, you know her song is I don't know.
Okay, humble.
What's his main
like
song?
like DNA and
Be
humble.
humble. Don't
Sit down. Be humble. And
That's
like,
his number one song.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
he
it's.
has-
Let me hear.
I
The
don't know if
number
it's his
song.
number one. We can't play it on the
Can't play
thing.
But can I hear it so I can hear what his song? Like something that you instantly
Like
know.
DNA, people know. I mean, I don't. He's
The fact that we're having a conversation about trying to figure out what this
He has
guy's
exactly.
songs is
Why
at
is
the
he the
halftime
guy?
show says enough about who he is as a performer. I mean, I'm sure he's a great performer. It's just not. You're appealing to all of America. Like,
yeah,
you're
but
gonna-
also like all of America was
What song?
talking
Pride?
about
DNA.
DNA or Humble, but all of America was talking about the Drake and Kendrick beef. So it's like
Why are they
they're
fighting?
They're trying to piggyback off
But
of
the thing
that.
is, I don't think they were. Like, I think
That was like
people our age
one of
were.
the biggest stories of last year,
Yes.
for sure. Or like, bitch,
I've
don't
never
kill
heard
my
it.
vibe. Bitch, don't
yeah.
kill my vibe. Like that
You think
one.
he's going to
I
bring
don't
people
think
out?
I hope so.
SZA's doing it with him, which will help. SZA's
I mean,
big.
anyone
got
over
the
the
hair.
age of over the age of 30 is not going to know who he is. Coming out there.
But even like big brands are tweeting about like the Drake and Kendrick beef. Like they're
But what
just
are they fighting about?
they just don't like
It's a
each
lot.
other and just competing over who's the
East
best.
Coast, West Coast battle.
Just
Perhaps.
who's the best rapper. But like everyone, like brands are tweeting about it. Like it's
Drake
just
does Drake
so
have done the
viral.
Super Bowl show?
No,
He would be great. Why doesn't he do it?
They should have had Drake because Drake has collaborations
he's
with all the
claimed
biggest
he's
artists.
denied it. He's said
He's
he's
too
turned
big
it.
for
He's
it.
turned it
T
down.
Swift. Get her.
She already did it, didn't she?
No, she's turned it down like 1,000 times.
Well, she can't do it now because she's showing favoritism. She's busy in that little her little box.
I don't
That's
disagree that
true.
he's probably not like that level of star to be
Shouldn't they
doing
have had
it.
Lil Wayne do it
but-
because he's from New Orleans?
Yeah, but he's like not as good of a performer in my opinion. Like I don't think he could.
Yeah, he's a trash performer.
I don't think he could do that.
He'll
He's
be on
not.
promethazine. He'll be on
Yeah,
lean.
I don't think he could perform on that big of a stage.
Maybe a Bad Bitches Only medley with Megan Thee Stallion.
Who else would be in it? Cardi, Megan.
Are they fighting? Or they're
Sexy-
are they
sexy
They're
friends?
friends.
Sexy Red would be good.
I love
For
that.
America.
I love that new Sexy
this-
Red Bruno Mars song.
I hate that song.
Why?
It's just too like
Black?
they were just trying to make it like a radio. I don't know. It's just like they just redid WAP and then it's too like I don't know. I don't like it. Too produced.
We love getting out to live events, whether it's a concert, a football game, or a comedy show, and we always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You know how much we love Game Time, and now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it easier than ever to get to a game.
Game Time Picks filters out all the fluff, so show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets.
Here's the thing. I was going to go this weekend to the Celtics, and I still am going to go. I went on Game Time Picks, and I simply slid over to my event. I was able to find tickets to Celtics Knicks. Again, reigning NBA champions, $246. That's unheard of. So like I said, all you do is pull up your chosen event, you turn on the Game Time Pick setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? I just did buy those Celtics tickets now with Game Time Picks.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code OUTANDABOUT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code OUTANDABOUT for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it?
Game time. What are you going to be eating during the Super Bowl?
My feelings. I don't know. I'm not really.
bullet?
I'm not really watching. I don't think. I don't think I'm going to watch it because there's nothing for me. There's
Okay,
nothing for me there.
if you were hosting a Super Bowl party, what would you make for the guests?
You got to have something buffalo chicken flavored. So you can either utilize that in any way you see fit. You could do a dip, which is it's fine. It's boring though. I like a quesadilla or a pull apart bread. So you get like biscuits, like you said. I did this one year. You get biscuits, the Rand's biscuits, and you kind of roll them out, and then you put in a loaf pan. You like line them up like so. You like put a scoop of the buffalo chicken dip, and then some cheese, and then make a sandwich like that. And then you line them all up, and then bake them. That was delicious. I would do some sort of slider, a King's Hawaiian roll. I would slice those open and put like whatever you want. And you can do ham and cheese sliders. You can do little burger sliders. You
I
can
hate
do
ham.
Turkey Reuben sliders. You can do
Ooh.
any kind of slider like that. And you brush the top with butter, bake that. I would do buffalo wings are always a big hit. The thing is, I always have this debate. If you're gonna have them for the Super Bowl, it's easy to make, but it can be kind of annoying if you don't have like a big oven. It's like if you live in a small apartment, it's a fucking nightmare because you have to do them. You can't do them, put a ton in at once. You have to do them in a single layer. And if your oven doesn't have room for that, I've grown up in New York in tiny apartments my whole life. I never had the room to do that. So the thing is, when you order them, you have to worry about if they're not showing up because everyone and their mother is ordering buffalo wings that day. And B, if they do show up, they're going to be fucking soggy and fucked up because the people at the restaurants don't know how to handle that kind of chaos. So you're going to get shitty wings. Volume. You're going to get shitty wings. So, but if you're able to do it, I would air fry it if you have the ability. Wings are always good to have. I would do a batched cocktail in, you know what my new drink is I want to try? I've been watching the golf things a lot, like TikToks of the golf, these girls that are bartenders.
Transfusions?
That's what I want to start making, yeah. It's grape juice and cranberry, grape juice and
Sprite.
Ginger ale.
What is it? Oh, it's ginger ale?
I forget.
Ginger ale, grape juice, and vodka. I would make something like that. Or a themed drink. So if you're doing the red team, I would do a red drink. If you're doing the green team, I would do a green drink.
What's a green drink?
I would just add hypnotic. No, I would add blue carousel. Blue carousel turn just a drop of it in any kind of yellow drink.
A red drink. Your redheaded slut, perhaps.
The red drink. No, I would do a play on
red Stripe beer.
No. The red team. I would do a play on
red rum.
A Cosmo, but or a margarita or something like that. That's a crowd pleasing
What's
a strawberry
the one that
margarita.
drinks with the cherry in it that's red?
Shirley Temple.
Yes.
I would also do everything it's poppable things. Definitely wiener pigs in a blanket. I would do
poppers even.
I would do those are good. I had those in New Orleans actually.
Poppers?
That was the last time I had them. Yeah.
Wait, like sniffing poppers?
No, the jalapeno poppers.
Oh,
jalapeno poppers. I would do.
Did you ever get that cheese out of your stomach? By the way, I'm sorry to interrupt.
What do you mean?
You had a quart of cheese, and I know it was still baking.
It was 7 ounces. That was months ago.
It's passed. I didn't know if I'd take you to the vet or not.
What type of cheese?
It was unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's.
And it's because you eat it when it's unexpected. I was gonna have to have them cut open at the vet.
What other things on my radar for Super Bowl? For food, you could do, and always add something light to it because all that same one note thing. I'm all about being a fat, disgusting slob and having things fried and cheesy and gooey and yummy. But I need a palatable break from it from time to time.
Something green.
Nothing to be green, but something with fresh crunch to it. That's why you have celery sticks and carrots with your wings and things like that. But maybe like a fresh, like a crudité platter. Or with some crunchy vegetables, or maybe a pickled something, or something on the table that's going to break up the monotony of that.
Of the other brown foods, you need something.
Oh, the fried, yeah, something a little fresh. You could do a salad, but
Super Bowl is the only holiday I consider a holiday other than Thanksgiving where you can really binge. I feel like even more so than Christmas, people eat on Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm probably going to just binge on Trazodone and Xanax that day.
Dana's going to put herself down.
Well,
very good. So do that.
So
I know that was very.
This is Wiggles' first Super Bowl.
Is it? Who's going to? You should do like a betting dog. Remember they used to do betting goldfish on PMT?
Oh, you know what I will watch? I will watch the Puppy Bowl. Isn't there?
Oh, I love the Puppy Bowl.
It's on Animal Planet, I think.
Animal Planet. My whole algorithm is dogs now. I can't get out of it. I want one. I just don't feel it would. It would be unfair to get a dog. In my little apartment, I have a dog. It's like, I need a car before I have a dog. Because I
already have a motor vehicle.
And I was actually looking up backpacks for dogs on motorcycles. I was like, I could do this.
How big of a dog? You can't have a big dog. I mean, you can
like a golden retriever or something.
But that's big.
Yeah.
That would be such a brave dog to go on the. Did dogs do that?
People. Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
You look up dog motorcycle online. There are people. They put like dogs in backpacks and they just drive around.
Fuck with it. I know firsthand because I try to put out. My dog won't even put a shirt on or a fucking hoodie. So it's like you want all these things for your dog, but if your dog don't fuck with it, that backpack ain't gonna do shit. He'll jump right off your back.
I think dogs can do anything if you do it young enough. Like if you just start anything young enough, a dog can do anything.
I'm afraid I get the
crazy dog. Yeah,
we've like bullied Hendrix into just being like loving to just like
You
lay
bullied
on
him
the
into being
couch
nice.
all day, and like he'll never get up. He'll cuddle with us. Like I feel like we bullied that into
Doggos
him.
was rambunctious last night. She kept waking up in the middle of the night and whiling out.
He's also like a puppy still.
He'll be
Because dogs don't calm down till like
6
they're 4.
months on the.
Like 2, I
Two?
think. I
He'll
feel
be
like 2
6
is when it
months on the
starts.
17th.
That's it. I feel like you've had him forever.
6 months?
He'll be 6 months on the 17th, and that's off with his balls.
Are you gonna cook them
Am I supposed to eat them like the placenta?
like Kourtney Kardashian?
I have to look into it, but there probably some health benefits for me.
I'm sure you could do that. You can do anything you put your mind to.
I gotta fuck that football player.
Saquon Barkley. I don't know.
Is that the
I don't
ones
know.
you
I think
buy-
that's gonna be a lot more mind. That's gonna take some mind over matter.
Do you think I should choose like warfare, like how like all the celebrities do, like they hook up with them, then threaten to tell everyone, and then that's how they get all the money from them? Do that for my Double Island kitchen.
You fuck Saquon Barkley for a Double Island kitchen? Can you imagine?
Do you think that
if
Jeffree
Saquon
Star fucked
Barkley was
anyone in the-
actually gay and he fucks Joey?
Be cool.
That would be that headline. Not because of you, because of Saquon Barkley would be insane. That would be on World News Tonight if Saquon Barkley got caught in a gay
Everybody's able
relationship.
to not lock me down. You find the.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
What would
No,
you
not at all.
would you have sex with Saquon Barkley for your dream life?
For my dream life.
He's living his
Dream life, like dream life. That like any home, any amount of money, anything you dreamed. Sky's the limit.
Maybe.
You can have it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's a good looking guy.
Anything?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay, fine.
We've been trying for a year to get you to say you'd sleep with a man. This is what it finally
Well,
took.
your dream life, that's the ultimate thing. It's not about a certain amount of money. It's a dream life is it's infinite. You
What
can have
is a
anything you
dream
want.
life? It's just not working and having a nice house. A dream life is basically Dave Portnoy's life. That's a dream
No,
life.
I know my dream life. It involves a bedroom.
Your dream life is a mudroom and a Double Island kitchen.
That's for right now, but I'll have that on like all different places.
What's the ultimate dream life?
Having becoming Martha Stewart
Okay.
and traveling and enjoying and eating and giving back and just vibing and just bringing people happiness and lots of crab claws and champagne and
I think most of
flowers.
these things you're saying
gardens.
are attainable now. You can travel. You can bring happiness. You can.
No, I
eat
can.
crab
No, of
claws.
course. I do that now, but I'm saying like
You want to do it on a grander scale.
a grander scale.
You want to be going.
I'm gonna throw.
through-
I want to throw grand. I have to have friends first.
You. You want to be the guy who starts developing Gaza. Like you want to be the guy who's.
Oh, I don't
overseas.
care about other countries
Oh,
or even this one.
well, I mean, so you're not a patriot,
I don't know what that means, but I would like some sort of watercraft.
patriotic.
I would like some sort of boat.
I can get you a fucking snorkel and a mask.
I'm not going to go in the water.
You want a
'Cause I
watercraft?
ski.
You want a personal watercraft?
Well, I'd like a yacht. Dream life. You wouldn't want a yacht?
I guess I'd take a yacht.
A big ass one, like with elevators in it, like a huge
I'm
fucking
such
yacht.
trash though. I like to drive the boat.
You want a pontoon?
I want Conor
Jacksonville,
McGregor's like
Florida?
Lamborghini boat. That's what I want.
Well, you can have
In
that.
Jacksonville, Florida.
I would like one of those big,
Boats
Those-
are expensive.
those Nancy, whoever the Walmart lady's yacht is, Nancy Wall. What's her name?
Walton.
Walton.
I drove by the Walton Ranch, the entrance to it while I was in Jackson Hole.
I would like that kind of boat where it has like an elevator on it.
You'll have an elevator when you're in your home. When you're putting a home, they'll have an elevator
For
in
my
there you.
scooter.
In the nursing home, we'll get you an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my dream life is. I
I don't think I'll make it to a nursing home. You think that? That's very
No,
that's
of
very
course not.
optimistic of you.
No, you're not making. No. Let me probably that. You are not making it to a nursing home. You're making it to jail, or you're making it 6 feet under.
No, Poppy would take the money.
They're not taking you alive.
He'd cremate me. Poppy would cremate me to save money,
That's a thing, you know.
so we can get breast implants.
Do you remember that? Do you remember one of the original the thought of your father
He'd look good.
getting like really supple tits at age 70? Remember that guy who did the prank? I think we talked about it on this show. He was like a gambler, and as part of a bet, he had to get tits like way back in the day.
Yeah,
and his wife didn't know. I think my dream life is just being somewhere not New York City or in New York City with a ton of money. I want to be by the water. I want a boat. I want a nice house. I want a couple nice cars.
Well,
That's
the thing
it.
is
not
about-
like over the top, like just a sustainable, nice life near friends and family.
You can
where
live
you
in
can have people
multiple
over.
places. You don't have to live in one place if you have money.
So we're talking like ultimate dream.
Yeah, you can have multiple homes. So you don't have to stay in New York. You can
You know
stay
what I
anywhere
hate?
you want.
I hate when people say like, "Oh, I don't know what I would do with all that money."
I do. I know
would-
exactly what I
would
do.
be. How do you even spend $100
Like
million?
when they say-
I can spend $100 million in a year.
You know, they say, like, would you rather do this or
10 million
have
on
no-
cars done.
have
I can
no-
do that this today online.
Like, would you have no internet for a whole year and no contact to the outside
that's
world?
the dream.
And then to win $10 trillion. I said I could do that in a fucking second because I wouldn't be halfway done with my first plans of where my kitchen things are going, what tile I'm picking out, and like the fucking grout and like all the I fucking be so busy in their fucking mind dreaming up my fucking dream houses I'm about to buy and planning everything out and just like scheduling everything. I would need more time in the fucking clinker to get all my money straightened out.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think the nice thing about being super rich would just be convenience. Like that's like not having to think twice about like getting somewhere or going somewhere.
I would love to grow my own flowers and food like Oprah.
Grow them on you can grow flowers on your deck. We're talking tiger lilies.
No.
Like I have some rich friends and it's very eye-opening to see how they spend money like to actually improve their life, not material things. Like, okay, there's a nice car, there's whatever, but it's like the stuff that they spend money on, like how they travel, like things that really makes a difference. Michael Jordan's son arrested for DUI.
I saw that. Why was he on the train track?
He was bombed leaving the strip club in Orlando, Florida at the wee hours of the morning on Tuesday. Got his Lamborghini stuck on train tracks, got pulled over. The actual video is
saw
out
it.
now. So he was singing all the way to jail apparently. And he said, "I'm Michael Jordan's son." And the cops were like,
Okay.
"I don't give a fuck who
Well,
you
who
are."
was that one young woman? Was it a stripper he was with in the car?
I don't know.
So there's a young woman in a slutty dress with him. But like how he goes, we made a left turn. Like how do you're perpendicular to the track. So he must have swerved off the road onto the track.
I have no idea, honestly. I mean, I get it, right? You're Michael Jordan's son. What are you going to do with your time? You're not going to fill your father's shoes. You're going to hang out. You're going to go to titty bars. You're going to spend his money, and you're going to do drugs.
But the
He's
other
living
one-
his best life.
The other
Marcus
one does
Jordan.
it. The other one, what's his name, son? LeBron James' son is playing sports.
Bronny.
Bronny.
He had his first 3 in the NBA.
Right,
Bronny.
but this one, he came here with Larsa Pippen when he was dating her because they were on some tacky little reality show. Like, I don't know, like True Life. I'm a hoe. Yeah. So he was here once, but yeah, I saw him announce it. He goes, "It's just me. I'm Ronnie. I'm Michael Jordan's son."
Yeah, and he was singing all the way to jail. What do you think Michael Jordan even says this? You think he even calls him?
I
think
Like
it's
if I'm
changed.
MJ, I don't even think I call my kid. I'm like, whatever.
I think
dude.
he hates him.
Are they
I do too.
estranged?
MJ just seems like he hates everyone, and then he seems like a fuck up and a cokehead. So
That's got to
got
be a tough upbringing. Michael Jordan's kid.
Is he the only one? Is he the only?
No, he's got
only child
he's got a couple. I
He
think
has
he
a
has
few, I think.
2.
with the same baby mama.
Yeah, he was with his wife forever, and then they got divorced, which I think just happens when you're that rich and you're that famous.
Ugh.
Oh, he's got 3 kids. Marcus, Jasmine, and who else?
Jeffrey.
And Jeffrey. Jeffrey Jordan. Ooh. That poor guy. And who are those? His grandbabies?
They get
Those
free
are
sneakers
kids
for
now.
life.
Probably. All right, this ain't the little itty bitty teeny tiny bowl. This is the Super Bowl. What's that number? LIX 50 something? 60 something? 59. Super Bowl 59. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59. It says it right there. Scoring touchdowns is key to hoisting the Vince Lombardi Trophy, and you have a shot to score big by betting on them at the DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns.
Ready to place your first bet? Try betting something simple like a players to score 6. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code ABOUT. That's code ABOUT for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. What do you got going on this weekend, Vinny?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Are we allowed to say Super Bowl?
We can say it. You can't like put it in text
year we
and
couldn't say
graphics and the title and the thumbnail, anything like that. It's heavily copyrighted.
It's got to be the big game, right?
The big game.
I remember that.
Are you going to go somewhere and watch at a bar? I'd rather watch anything, any event at home than out in public. I think most things I would rather watch at home than in public. Movies.
Well,
I don't want to go to the movie theater. I don't want to do any of that.
It depends on what it is. I think that if you're guaranteed a seat, like when there's all the playoff things that we went to a couple of bars and stuff, and there was no seating available. But I like the camaraderie of everyone being together. But like if you know that service is gonna fucking lack, you're not gonna get the shitty service because there's too many people, and if you know that you're not gonna get a seat, it's gonna be crowded, or like but if it's a well run place and there's seating and you're guaranteed a seat in a section to be comfortable. I think it's fun to go out to kind of have that camaraderie of everyone, like a New Year's or a Super Bowl or whatever it may be. But
see, I would actually
at home. Like,
I want to go to someone's house. I don't want to have people at my house. I get like skeeved out having people at my house. Well, they can't really fit anyway. But if I did have a home where people could fit, it just like grosses me out. People walk around with their shoes, farting on your couch, eating.
Why do you
thing,
think people are farting on your
shit.
furniture?
Yeah, you think everyone farts. You think there's a
Everyone
lot of
does
farting
fart.
going on. A lot of farting going on.
It's just gross.
Is it because you have a cream sofa and you're afraid of stains? Do you have a good stain remover at home?
Yeah, I have that blue stain remover that you got me, remember?
Oh, it comes in a larger size now, just so you know.
Do you have a lot of stains at your house?
Yes.
What
I
are
have
you
a fucking
staining?
a child.
What do you stain? What kind of stains do you have? Tomato sauce?
No, the dog piss and
Ketchup?
shit everywhere.
I feel like little dogs can never get housebroken. Like that dog is going to be never be housebroken.
And it's like the pee stains. You just like will turn the corner and you're like, oh, the dog peed on
but
this like
how
a
do you
week ago.
train
And
a dog
it's,
that's small
But the
to
pee,
not
he
piss?
doesn't pee on the white. So he's not peeing like on my couch or on like my things. Like he'll pee on the carpet, but the carpet is, it's a rust color. But it's just and constantly food stains, like oil stains on clothing.
Popper stains.
That's alcohol based, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's impossible to stain. It's
What do you mean alcohol is impossible to stain?
alcohol doesn't stain, does it?
Alcohol stains.
Like
I don't
If
liquor.
you
I'm
put
not talking
beer
about,
on your
I'm not
shirt, you're
talking
going to
about.
have stain on your shirt.
I'm talking about like straight alcohol, like rubbing alcohol.
Oh. I don't think that stains.
No.
You watching any shows?
Yes. White Lotus is starting soon.
White Lotus is starting soon.
I'm excited about that. There's already a candle from the I saw it Bloomingdale's the other day. White Lotus flavored candle.
Did you get it?
No, it smelled like shit.
I tried to watch last night this Diddy thing.
What's going on with her? Oh, she was rushed to the hospital
I know.
She was rushed to the
Why?
hospital.
for a knee injury.
A knee? Oh, he's got bad knees. I knew that about
She
Diddy.
needed an MRI in the middle of the night. That's
Been on
sketchy.
his knees in jail.
That's sketchy. Don't you think there's some conspiracy to this? You don't just go to a hospital because your knee hurts,
If you're Diddy.
and if you're incarcerated. Do you?
I don't know.
Maybe if he could
Well, he did.
walk.
Well,
or
like I know
something.
he did. I know he did. I don't know like what's normal protocol. Or
What do you think is going to happen with him? What do you think her trajectory is as a rap?
He's going to be in
goddess?
jail forever.
I think he's going to jail forever.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's going to get whacked or not.
He won't get killed.
But he has a lot of people he could snitch on, so it's just hard to.
He filmed his own crimes. It's not like he filmed other people committing crimes. Like Epstein
Oh,
filmed
someone added
other
a new
people
one.
fucking. Like he filmed
Yeah,
himself.
but you don't
raping
think
people.
if the authorities could okay, we'll let you off a little easier if you spill the beans. You don't think he'd spill the beans?
But he
Yeah,
is the one to spill the beans
he's
on.
the beans.
But there's a lot of other beans. A lot of other beans.
But he started it all,
He didn't start it all.
so he'll never get it off. But he'll just go down by ratting other people out. To
I mean,
feel
Bill
better about
Cosby
himself.
got off. Who knows? This thing there's 5 episodes of this show. It's like something, The Fall of Diddy on.
I saw it on Netflix.
I saw
the
they
thing
start.
on it.
It's like a full blown. I don't know how they turn this around so fast. It's like from when he was a kid. They're interviewing like his childhood friends. I had it on like passively in the background, and it goes all the way through, and they actually interview victims. It's the most insanely uncomfortable thing you can watch because they're talking about people like how he got into this pattern of abuse, and he started when he was like a kid, like beating up people in his neighborhood, like women, and it's insane. I wouldn't even suggest watching it. I just don't have anything else to watch. I'm like out of shows.
I also think it's weird when like all these documentaries are like something happens and then there's like a whole docuseries on it like 2 weeks later. I think there should be a
buffer.
Yeah, like why are you telling me this story already? It's like still happening.
Whatever happened to Ghislaine Maxwell? Is she just in jail in New Hampshire?
Yeah, I think
She's
so.
just vibing. Yeah.
She's vibing.
Did she ever have her trial?
Did she catch her vibe?
Did she have
I
her
don't
day
know.
in court, Mama?
I don't know if she did.
I rented Baby Girl, Wiggles and I the other night, but I had to put
With Nicole Kidman?
Well, I had no idea. Halfway through she's jerking off on the computer, laying down on the floor, and I had to cover Wiggles' eyes.
And that was you.
Yeah, it's a filthy movie.
It's about like this guy who like doms out Nicole Kidman, right? I thought about
he's an
getting it, but it's
intern.
like too horny. I don't want to watch Nicole Kidman.
And I like that. I'm conflicted about, and anyone else who watched this movie would understand. I'm conflicted about the casting for that guy. Like I know that he's not supposed to be overly hot. Like,
I think he's hot.
No, it's good. No, he definitely is. But I don't think like if like a Ryan Gosling or something played it wouldn't have the same message because she wasn't horny for him because he was hot. She was horny for him for the power dynamic. And did you see the film?
No, not yet.
So basically, she is the CEO of this
Harrison Dickinson.
She's the CEO of this huge company, and she's like very rich and famous. She has a husband, 2 beautiful children. They live the perfect life. She plays a double island and gas fueled lanterns outside her house. And she she's turned on by like she's has all this power, but she wants like everyone's yes man to her, like, you know, and she's turned on by the fact that someone doesn't give a fuck who she is. So this guy like walks in and doesn't give a fuck who she is, and he like calls her like, you know, yeah, little pig bitch, or like good girl, and like you listen to me, like, you know, in public, like, you know, they'll be at work and he'll be like the intern.
He oinks at her as he walks by.
And he's like a little. He seems like he's a little.
He's a twink.
Not all there in the head, and it's like in the movie. But it's just jarring to see, like, you know,
Nicole Kidman jerk off in front of a computer.
Yeah,
hot.
moaning,
I won't be mad about that.
moaning and groaning, and it was a very sexual movie. I did have to turn it off.
You shut it off?
Well, I get distracted when I have the phone. It's like I can't. I have to put my phone in the other room. Nothing. I haven't had something. That's what I'm looking forward to. You know what? I challenge you filmmakers out there and show makers. Challenge you to make a show.
Spielberg, I know you're listening.
Yeah, put out a show that makes me put my phone down and not want to pick it up.
Have you guys watched Severance? Everyone's talking about that.
I can't, but I heard it's
What is this about?
slow.
It's real. It is. I will say.
It's on HBO.
I heard it's about I know, yeah, it's
I heard the first season is a drag.
Not only is it slow, but
Jesse Tyler Ferguson. Who's in it?
I know who you're talking about.
It's the guy from Step Brothers. I don't know his name. I just always remember him from that. But like, it got so much hype that I assumed there has to be a payoff at some point that people are hyping it up about.
But season 2, they say there is.
It's starting to. I'm all the way caught up and still no payoff yet.
How do you commit that much time? Like, Joey said, I need something to like grab me right off the bat.
They do a good job of, it's like so confusing, but like you still understand everything that's going on that you're just like, what the fuck is happening? And they very slowly clue you in. It's good. I like it. But
Do you think I should? Can I see the characters so I can see if I'm interested?
I was just trying to watch an American Primeval on Netflix. I watched that one with
Adam Scott.
He is great. Oh, Christopher Walken is in it.
Yeah, Christopher Walken's in it.
Patricia Arquette.
I love Patricia Arquette. Yeah, I'm not interested. I don't want to see that.
Honora. I know I said this before. That's the movie.
I saw that.
That is.
No, I didn't see it, but I clicked on it.
I'm telling you.
Is it hard to follow?
Not at all. Watch Anora. It is fucking awesome. If you need something to watch this weekend, Anora.
Okay, pretend you're writing a blog about it.
Anora.
Give us a synopsis. Give me a cliff note about it. Set the scene, sister.
Oh God, how would I even do this?
But do it in an accent that's like that Meg
I can't
deported.
do it. Mrs. Ng.
What was happening down in? Was there a rally?
Where?
In LA, they were all together with their flags and standing in the street, wilding out.
Who was?
I don't know. I guess it was protesters.
Who was protesting?
They were looters. It was a peaceful protest. What was it? A loot? A riot?
Are you talking about an Asian protest?
Was it a loot?
No, she was a loot queen.
You didn't see the millions of people blocking roadways in Los Angeles?
Doesn't that happen every day?
No, it was a huge protest.
Los Angeles protest. I'm not going to summarize Anora, but whatever. This is more important.
No, do Anora.
No. Okay, basically, it's this woman who's a stripper in Brooklyn. She gets mixed up with like this Russian twink who's involved in like this mob, and it's the comings and goings of that. It's awesome. Back to the protests.
You guys know what I'm talking about. You just don't want me to be the one to look racist. That's what's happening.
Vinny,
here.
can you pull this up, please?
It was a big anti-deportation thing. They all had the Mexican flags. People were driving by, bumping "Ice Ice Baby" by Vanilla Ice.
Was Selena Gomez leading the charge? Hundreds of LA students
I literally
joined
didn't see
immigration
this at
protest.
all.
You what?
I didn't see that at all. Like, I'm not.
Hadn't you seen it? It was all over TikTok Live.
TikTok Live? That's very specific.
That is. Oh my God, I am banned. You know how TikTok was banned?
When
my new phone, I finally got back. Everything transferred over on iCloud. I can't get into TikTok. It won't even let me download it because it's fucking banned.
When you told me, I knew that was going to happen to you. I just didn't want to break the news to you. I knew you weren't going to be able to
so
download
I can't
TikTok.
do TikTok. I like frantically called like Travi, our social guy. He's like, dude, TikTok said they're working on it. Yeah,
you can't download it if you don't have it on the device already. So yeah, you're fucked.
You were watching protests on TikTok Live?
I wasn't watching. They were just there. I mean, they were. That's just. It's not a newsworthy story. There was millions of people in the streets. No one else saw that?
Didn't I run into you in a live the other day? Whose live did I run into you in?
You sent it to me and I went into the live and then I started giving gifts.
It was some twink like in his college dorm and there was like 11 people on the live.
You sent it to me, so I clicked on it.
Me and Joey are in there. He's going, hey, what's up, Trish? Okay, Nana, what's good? Oh, football. Thanks, Nana.
Well, I thought you were in the chat. That's why I was trying to pop off in the chat. But you weren't in. You just sent me the link and didn't go in the chat.
I was in there for a little bit. But it felt weird. It felt really like I was hanging out with this guy.
That's the thing when I do like that's why I was never good at prank phone calls. Like even like writing a risky comment during a live, I still like jump, run, and hide behind the thing. Like, you can't see me or hear me, but it's like, you know what I'm talking about? Like prank phone calls, I never was able to do it because I was always afraid like I don't have to run to the next.
I used to love it. Me and my friends would always prank call Xbox customer support.
And say what?
Such a bro thing.
We would say like the most ridiculous things of like why the Xbox wasn't working and just make the person like super confused. Like we would say like, I took the Xbox to the beach and got sand in it. Just like try to say like what's the dumbest thing and have them take it seriously. It was a lot of fun.
They go, Mr. Vincenzo, we're going to have your dump.
But they'd have to take like whatever you're saying like dead serious, but it would be so fucking stupid every time. We said we got our dick stuck in the tray, stuff like that.
Remember video game trays?
Yeah.
I was on
what is
an
a
hour
tray?
and a
like
half
the tray for the disc. Like we would say like it opened and then you put your dick in it and it closed.
What is a disc looks?
But what did the dick look like?
What is a disc? What's it like a CD or is it like a floppy disc?
Like a CD. CD.
What's the weirdest thing you ever put your dick in, other than a woman?
I never did that.
Vinny, you're not getting out of this.
I wish I had a good one.
Wish I had a good one, bro. It's just
I guess
butter.
a vagina fleshlight.
That's not that weird.
I mean, I'm trying to think back to my youth. Say if I put in some kind of food, but I don't think I did.
The food was reserved for that gullet.
Like I never did. Now that I'm thinking about if I had to, I would probably hollow out a large
pumpkin.
No.
Watermelon.
A large yellow zucchini.
Ew.
And hollow it out just enough.
Would you pop it in the microwave?
Yeah, to make a sheath. Is it?
Yeah. Pop that thing up. Get them seeds nice and
warm.
Or
an eggplant, like an actual eggplant, or some kind of long.
Why long? You're not putting it in your ass.
Because you need it. What are you supposed to fuck? A sweet potato?
I mean, with that thing, that's gonna leave you plenty of. A spud.
A spud. But yeah, something with squishy seeds like that I can warm up.
Probably cantaloupe is probably the best.
Ooh, cantaloupe would be good.
No, but the outside is so tough, hard, and that it would scratch you. That
prickly. You fuck a pineapple?
No, the outside is very hard there. That's why I was at the summer squash, so I could really.
You want a soft exterior and summer squash?
A supple exterior?
Why do you want a summer squash? Is that different from a regular squash?
I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to learn for yourself, son.
I'd probably do a pumpkin pie. Or a pumpkin.
There's videos of guys fucking pumpkins.
Apple pie. I just don't understand why if you fuck up like an American pie, did that feel good if you fuck the pie? Because your dick is just going to hit the pan.
Yeah.
You'd
have to go in an angle.
The answer.
I know, but then you're going to go in it if like this is the cock. You're going to go in and it's just going to do that. Because it's only like 3 inches deep.
What if you stack pies?
What if it's deep dish? What if it's a shoe fly pie?
You're gonna fucking deep dish pizza. Speaking of what?
Oh my god! I was thinking about starting to make my own homemade pan pizzas.
That's a slippery slope.
I think there's pizza pans here. And
that's just where you come out as pansexual and make a pizza?
Oh my god! Did you hear that Delta is not be allowed to say "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen" anymore.
Why?
Because people are offended. It's not inclusive language.
We're still doing that?
I'm not doing anything, but they said it on the thing.
That's insane.
Vinny, what are you fucking? You didn't tell us. We have to keep it on track here.
The cantaloupe was the best one I heard. I thought I could see the inside of a cantaloupe being nice. When I was in middle school, one of my best friends, we found a huge gorilla in his basement that had holes cut. It was like big. It was in the mouth, in the crotch, and in the butt.
Don't you?
And we had a lot of
Whose
questions.
was it?
We had a lot of questions for him. He said it was his older brother's, who actually is gay, but
I think a crusted up.
I think it was his, and he just didn't want to admit it.
And
Just
wait,
his
so
brother.
he fucked a baby gorilla, stuffed animal?
It was a very big gorilla.
Well, I told you I had a wrestling buddy.
Yes, you said you fucked
Yes.
the wrestling buddy.
How'd it feel?
He did. I don't know. You gotta ask him.
You didn't take it for a spin?
I tried to catch.
No, I was scared it was used. So
I tried
didn't
to
wanna
catch
use
it up.
That's the whole fun
That's
of
the
it.
point. That's the point, my dear.
It's like, who wants to eat a clean rubber out of the garbage? No, thank you.
Stop.
No, thank you.
That's so foul. Have you ever drained a rubber into your mouth?
Ew, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna quit.
Yes.
Ew, fuck.
You've taken a rubber after it was busted and done one of these?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw
It was used on you?
No. Alexa, next.
We're going to talk about breaking our silence. But first, let's talk about the elephant in the room, erectile dysfunction. 1 in 4 men 18 years and older experience ED, which means that you or someone close to you might be experiencing.
How close? Like maybe 2 feet from you?
Maybe about 2 feet here and 6 feet here. That's why I want to tell you about this new ED treatment gel, Eroxon. It's the first ED treatment gel with clinically proven results that you can get over the counter. And while it may not work for everyone, studies have shown success in over 60% of men. The best part, no prescriptions or online questionnaire needed. Why wait? Try Eroxon today. Available in stores and online. Visit eroxon.us, eroxon.us to learn more. We're breaking the silence on erectile dysfunction, and you have something that you want to break the silence on right now.
I'm breaking the silence, but I'm also just making a stance. I'm calling it now. You know, I'm clairvoyant and have been for many years, but I'm breaking the silence by predicting that Benson Boone is going to be the new it boy this year and be the hottest commodity. And he's going to be the new sliced bread and everyone's going to be freaking out about him. I'm calling it now. Do you agree?
That. Yeah. I mean, if he continues to do what he does,
He might date a Kardashian.
I couldn't name one of his songs. What's his famous song?
I want you, I need you, oh God. He was on American Idol, but then he quit.
Did he? Because he
that-
got too big. They saw that ass.
Well, no, because they tell you if you come on top 10 on American Idol, then they own you for the rest of your life. If you get out beforehand, you can get a record deal or whatever. But if you go to top 10, you can never get your own record deal or anything for the rest of your life. They own you.
Oh shit! I didn't.
So that's
know
why
that.
he got out early.
I know that, but I know there is a lot of like
Something
like
like
that.
there's some
I mean,
very
I'm not-
factual things.
I'm not a therapist. What it's called a botanist. So I don't know about the real rules.
And I'm going to break the silence on something that we talked about a little bit earlier today. Kendrick Lamar, this might be an unpopular opinion, is trash, and he should not be a Super Bowl halftime performer. I think it's a joke that he's a Super Bowl halftime performer. I think they should have chose Lil Wayne, or like Joey says, they should have chosen a diva. I think that this is a very, very awful halftime performance, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. That's what I'm breaking the silence on. I'm not afraid to say it. I am Team Drake. I am not Team Kendrick, so I'm breaking the silence on that. Vinny, what are you breaking the silence on?
I think grown male adults who run onto trains to get a seat before women, children, and elderly should be the first to be deported from this country, and they're the worst.
Thank you. Thank you for
like
sharing
that.
your truth.
Yeah, I hate
That
that.
was very brave of all three of us.
That was very brave of us. Oh, I got a news. Reminded me I have a new ick that got unlocked. Seeing someone walk through the locker room at the gym with like wet feet and trying to keep their balance. Disgusting. Men keeping their balance is an ick.
Do you wear shoes at the gym?
Yeah.
No, I mean in the showers.
No.
I've done flops, but I do flops sometimes.
The only
yeah.
people who do flops are like straight guys and Asians.
Well, I thought you're not. I thought the reason why they wear them is because you can get rings foot.
Yeah, it's like foot fungus. I don't like foot fungus things and shit. Yeah.
So when I used to go to the gym, I used to wear flip flops in the shower, and then I would wear them in the shower and then walk back with them.
The little straight ones, like the
it was a kitten heel. it was a sandal.
Remember those Adidas flip flops growing up with those hurt.
Well, so what is now? I know that everyone in the company got flew out, all expenses paid to the New Orleans. But what are they? They're not going. No one's going to the football game. So what's the fuck's the point of them going down there? Just to sit in a house and say we're near the football game, but we're not going.
I think they're doing the Yak live from down there. They're gonna have a bunch of football guests on all their shows.
So the people from the actresses from the Super Bowl are gonna be on the shows.
So I'm sure they'll have football players.
There's a lot of like media. Done that whole week, so a lot of people are there to do press.
This is also the final goodbye to those two that used to play football. The busted in my bussy with the boys.
Will Compton and Taylor Lewan, that's right.
Their contract is up after the Super Bowl.
Oh, I thought they were already done.
No,
you're right.
I actually heard they just did one podcast with Part of My Take, and they said technically it's the end of February is when they're done. It's on their contract.
Should we have them on for an exit interview?
I'm over it. They didn't invite me to their beer game, so I say fuck them.
I like that. That's a good attitude to have.
What is going on with that woman, that American woman in Pakistan with the weird eyebrows? So I see her all over the internet. I have no idea what she's doing. She's demanding money. She's wiling out. She wants to get back up. I don't know what's going on, but I like her. What is it? Spill the tea. Who is she, Mama? I want to be here for Halloween.
American woman stranded in Pakistan after arriving to marry a teenager demands $100,000 from the government. So this woman showed up because she allegedly fell in love
Prince
with
Desmond emailed her.
She allegedly
a Saudi prince
fell in love with a 19-year-old who said they were, I guess, going to pay her, and now she's saying, "I'm not leaving until I get my money." And I think she's from.
Well, did he ghost her when she got to the country?
She's from like the Bronx. She's 33 years old.
A local man. So the guy ghosted her when she got there.
Yeah.
But what's the point of bringing her there? How did he benefit from him flying her there? Did she give him money?
I guess it was he wanted to marry her, and then maybe she would have brought him back to the country.
Now, what does Trump think about this type of citizenship?
She said, "I'm not leaving without something.
Without my man
around the way. I'm not leaving without something."
And she doesn't have enough money to get home.
Yeah, but now the Pakistanis.
I thought she wants to build infrastructure. I thought. Is she not? It sounded like she's like an urban planner, and she was like trying to build like housing.
I'm not even kidding. One of the hardest I've laughed was
what is her name?
She held a press conference, Onaj or something.
No, I gotta get her name right.
Joey, she held a press conference in Pakistan where like Pakistani guys like. If you're a woman in Pakistan, like they don't fuck with you. You have to be covered in public in certain areas where it's religious. You can't speak unless you're spoken to. There are all these rules that women can and can't do. This bitch, who I think is from like the Bronx, shows up. She's holding a press conference. There's 30 Pakistani guys behind her.
She grabbed like a t-shirt and put it on her head.
And one of them told her to be quiet, and she goes like this. Try me. The guy's like, oh, who is this bitch? This is unbelievable.
She's gonna be the new sensation. She's the new sensation.
Oh my God.
She's the new
I want her on the show.
What's the guy's name? Like American Idol, the Asian guy.
William Hung.
He's the new William Hung. Or the one that looks Susan Boyle. She's the new like cultural it girl.
Look at the guys behind her. They've never seen a woman speak, and they've never seen a woman.
And she
speak.
looks like she's got like just going to the Foot Locker on like 125th Street. She's like, look at her purse.
She goes, "Thank you. I'd like some room, please."
Why is she holding court?
She goes, so y'all over here know who he is?
Look at the table. She is fascinating. Look at all the cameras. I'm obsessed. She made a big splash.
The guy's next to decide whether or not to fucking kill her or not.
I thought Pakistan was a nice
standing on business. Look at the eyebrows.
Are they not a peaceful country?
Pakistan? I don't want to speak for all Pakistani people. I think they're great people, but that country has Hindu? Some issues, my friend.
Are they Hindu?
They're a mix of a few things.
Is it Muslim?
They're Islamic. Hindu? They're radical Islamic.
Muslim and Islamic are the same.
Oh. I'm sure there's all sorts of types of people there. I love her. So the fact that she is so unafraid.
Yeah, Islam Sikh,
It's just
Hindu.
it's just the kookiest fucking thing. Like I still, until you told me, I didn't even know where to begin to start making a sense of what was going on or who she was or what was going on. I had no clue on God what was going on.
Play the video. Play the video.
She needs $20,000 by this week in my pockets in cash. That's demand to the government. She said.
Did he play the video of when she walks up to the table and the Pakistani guy is too close and she goes, so tell him to back up. This guy is like, what the fuck is going on? No, you had it. It was in that tweet.
Oh, it was? Okay. This one?
What? Yeah, the first where she walks in the beginning, she goes, she goes back up.
With the purse, she's stepping to the podium with the purse on. That's my favorite.
Oh, you know she's got a 38 special in that purse.
No, she doesn't have a gun.
Oh my God. Look at the microphones just
Look at her
draped
shoes.
there.
She alphaed that guy pretty hard.
I mean, now the husband should go there because she probably has like so much cultural influence there that maybe she could be like, you know, something big.
I like how she just doesn't know that she's in danger. Like, get out, babe. It just goes to show that women can alpha men in any situation, whenever they want.
The power of the pussy.
Shout out to Onasha. What a fucking queen.
I love her. She should be the Super Bowl halftime show. Then I'd watch. What does grok mean on? I always think it's
AI. It's like their AI
I
thing.
always thought
Like
it was for
ChatGPT.
Gronkowski, so I always wanted to click it. So hopefully I'd see him.
I have a question about what something means. What does chudai mean? CHUDIA. I see it hashtagged on all these porns.
I have no idea.
It's like chudai. It'll be like a Twitter porn, and then it'll say chudai.
Look it up.
You have to have seen this. IA.
Oh, cisgender.
Oh. I
But
see.
how does it mean?
It'll be like two like college bros like jerking each other off, and it'll be like hashtag chudai. You never seen that?
No. That's how it's spelled?
Yeah. Okay. Well, this weekend we have the Super Bowl. Barstool will be back next
Are you
week.
gambling for the Super Bowl? On
I
DraftKings?
am going to do some gambling on DraftKings. Like I said, it's even money. Make sure you check out.
Is there a thing on... I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's all right.
Is there a thing on DraftKings? Like, I don't know how to press all the buttons and guess all the things.
I
They
can
should
help
have
you.
they should have like a value meal where like I say I'll pick number one and I'll just bet on whatever everyone else is betting on.
What?
And then I get this, you know, someone should come up with an idea where they like, I say, I'm going to say this is the longest yard.
This is unreal.
This is the thing. Listen, I'm serious. This is like what team's going to win. But like, you know how that's the parlay of all different three things together. They should have someone like pick it for you. And then you can just press, I'm going to buy number two. And then you put as much money for number two you want. Don't you think that's a good idea?
I think that's a great idea. I also think that exact thing exists.
And Barstool people have their own versions of those.
Yeah. So like
On
On the
DraftKings?
DraftKings
yeah, so
app.
like if you go on,
Yes.
you can see what Dave's parlay is, or you can see
The same thing Dave's actually really betting.
Yes, Pick
In real life.
and it shows you there'll be 65,000 people betting with Dave. Whatever.
So Dave,
Pick
that's
Central will have them.
that's his
Kelly
real bet?
Keys.
It's so
Oh,
funny
yeah.
that this is not like this is a genuine, like it's not a fake ad.
Yeah.
Like this is like, you
I
just find
thought
it
of the
out.
idea.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Someone else thought of it before us, and that's probably why we have jobs right now.
I literally just came up with it and everyone's copying.
I look forward to you experiencing that this weekend on DraftKings. It is nice because you see how many people bet, and then everyone like bets together. You go online, you see who's betting, who's talking about it. It's great, and you can actually. I think there's actually a Barstool tab. No,
Oh, I forgot to tell everyone.
It was a betting group.
A
you
betting
could do,
group,
Yeah,
yeah.
where you see everyone's bets.
I forgot to say this. Sorry. Back quickly, just about foods for the Super Bowl. If you are cooking, city-driven foods. You have the perfect opportunity to get into freaky with any type of Philly cheesesteak you want right now. If you're a Phillies fan, put it in a puff pastry, put it in a sandwich, put it in a slider, put it in an egg roll. That, and then for Kansas City, what is that? It's Kansas City
Chiefs
barbecue. Missouri barbecue. Get some good old burnt ends and add that to whatever. Do some city-driven foods, and that will be right on theme.
love it. And tag us. Take a picture of it. Tag us, and we'll repost.
Take
it.
a picture of your hole and tag us.
Tag whatever you want. Tag us. Tag Vinny. It doesn't matter. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and that's it.
To Dina and Chris.
Thank you.